Hello, and welcome to the Office of International Admissions and Programs presentation on the STEM OPT extension. This presentation is intended to inform you, our international F1 students, about the general process to complete your Form I-983 as part of your application process and throughout your reporting period on STEM OPT. We recommend that you visit the Study in the States STEM OPT Help Hub for specific line-by-line instructions provided by SEVP. Although you and your employer must complete the Form I-983 together, today we will only review the form where we think you will need additional information. This form can be completed as typewritten or handwritten. The name of the school where the STEM degree was earned. This should be UHCL, unless you are applying for STEM based on a previously earned degree at another accredited U.S. school. The DSO name. Please refer to our webpage at https://www.uhcl.edu/academics/advising/international for current staff and alphabet breakdown. Please enter the name and contact information of the advisor currently responsible for your SEVIS record. This may or may not be the same as who is currently listed on your most recent I-20. The STEM eligible CIP code or SIP code can be found on your I-20 in the Program of Study box under Major. For the based on prior degree section, the answer will be no if you wrote UHCL in the above box named name of school where STEM degree was earned. If you are applying for STEM based on a previously earned degree from another institution, the answer would then be yes. Please read section 2 thoroughly and sign before scanning it. Pen ink signatures are preferred. Your employer should complete section 3. If you are continuing with the same employer from your post-completion OPT, please advise your employer that the start date of employment should be the first day of your STEM extension. In other words, one day after the end date on your current OPT EAD card. If, however, you are completing this form because of a change in employment while on STEM OPT, the start date would then be the start date with the new employer. You are required to complete the compensation area. This information is kept confidential. The Department of Homeland Security wants to ensure that all students are paid similarly to a U.S. worker, and so this information is used for this reason only. Your employer will determine who is eligible to sign Section 4 of the Form I-983. This could be a different person from Section 6. For example, this could be a human resources manager or your supervisor. Pen ink signatures are preferred by the Student Exchange Visitor Program. However, due to the remote nature of many employers, digital and DocuSign signatures can be accepted. Please ensure that the information in the employer site information is accurate. Where are you actually working? This may or may not be the same as the employer address listed in Section 3. This is the information that is needed and that ICE, Immigration and Customs Enforcement, will use for any site visit. Clear guidance from SEVP and USCIS regarding remote work from home post-pandemic has not been released. Name of official refers to the person who is overseeing your training and is familiar with and will monitor your goals and performance. This may or may not be the same person as in the previous section. Your DSO is also looking to see that the physical living address that you typed into the STEM OPT application on the IST portal is nearby the address listed in Section 5 of your Form I-983. Example, if you say you live in Arkansas, but you listed where your work location is New Jersey, we're going to ask you to clarify the issue, which will lead to the I-20 being delayed. If you are working remote from home temporarily due to the pandemic, You do not need to enter your home address in Section 5. However, if you are a permanent remote work from home, then your address where you work should be listed in Section 5. If you work a hybrid schedule, you could enter both addresses and make a note of this schedule within your training plan. This section should be individualized just for you and should include sufficient detail in each section. Your DSO is looking for detailed training information and how it is directly related to your major program of study. For example, if you have a degree in biology, your job or training should be related to that field and should be clearly explained on the Form I-983. Just because you took 2 classes in another area, say maybe marketing, does not mean that you can work in marketing. The goals should be clearly outlined and specific to your training, skills, and what you will achieve in a given period of time. Your employer must also describe how they evaluate your performance. If they already have a performance evaluation system for the company, they can describe that. Please note, you can attach additional pages if more room is necessary. Your employers will determine who can sign this form. This may or may not be the same person as Section 4. It should be someone who is familiar with your training plan and the person who is conducting your evaluations. Pen ink signatures are preferred. Self-evaluations are due in 1-year intervals and are not due at the time of application. Please refer to the presentation's Demo PT Extension reporting requirements for more information on when these pages will be due. Following is a list of suggested resources for further information on the STEM program. Thank you for watching. We'll see you at the next video.